Hello and welcome. I know a lot of you are at top gear, ready for the exam, and some of you are quite curious about what is happening in the exam. The exam started yesterday. We've gotten feedback that are quite really interesting, feedback that you couldn't have gotten if you don't have someone there, and not just from someone, but people from different centers. We've gotten feedback. Some of the feedback has to do with questions. Some of the feedback has to do with the computers. Some of the computers feedback even have to do with the AC. So like yesterday, it rained, perhaps in Lagos. I don't know if it rained in other states. It rained a lot, like about more than 1 hour to the exam. It rained heavily. So a lot of people complain about AC. So without further ado, let us go through the feedback. And at the end of this video, or probably at the end of your exam, you'll come back to thank me that I gave you this feedback. Okay, so some questions and how some people felt on that day was asked. Let's go straight to the first feedback. What we have here has to do with a question. It said, how much did Labaran give Sama for our friends? Is a question. Then, how much was our personal money? You know that I am not studying for the exam, so you should know these questions, okay? Let me go to the next one. In how many ways can 3 girls be chosen from 8 girls? That's another question. Just take note. If you didn't hear me, you can rewind and play, okay? Another question from the English language, okay? Close passage. It was about man and mosquitoes, stones and something like that. Okay, these are just clear from the exam. Some words from English. Okay, take note. Frivolous, accent, tremendous, flippant, callous. Take note. Go and do your homework. They said something about calculator. The calculator can only be used for simple calculations. Take note. And most questions in JAMB doesn't really need that sophisticated or scientific calculator. Okay, just take note. Another heavy feedback. Listen, I won't read it twice. Who is the hero in the Lion and Joe life? 2. Neil and Massa has been married for how many years? 3. Dominant figure of speech in Caged Birds. 4. Meaning of gospel truth. 5. ECOWAS maintain peace in which country? How much did Habib give Tomiwa? 7. ECOWAS maintain peace operation in which country? I'm going to the next feedback. This one is the maths feedback. It said that question came from regular polygon, that is interior and exterior angle. Question came from set. Question came from simple differentiation. Question came from distance between 2 points. And question came from word point. Go and take note. So you have last minute revision to do. Then, another question. Nearest in meaning to sagacity. Do you know that? That's your own. Go and find that. Another question concerning this one is issue, has to do with the comparison. Some said that there was no comparison passage, but there was comparison question. So I think that has to do with JAMB. This JAMB really, I don't think it has to do with computer. It's the JAMB system. And I hope that probably those that are writing today, it would have been rectified. First comer always get this each. Okay? So if just pray, and all of this in this prayer, just keep on praying that you won't encounter any issue. You didn't encounter any issue while studying or while doing your last minute revision. You didn't encounter any issue while going to the hall. So I hope you won't encounter any of such. Okay, see, have more. I was supposed to write today, but my system was not having issues like I was having issues. So some said that system was having an issue and they have to wait till when almost everybody has finished. Let's just hope that you won't encounter any of this. Keep praying, keep praying. Now, start reading Lion and the Jewel and the rider of the treasure trove, the bat, an unexpected joy at dawn. I hope you would have read all this. So no, don't you just don't worry yourself. I may prepare for the AC in case if you're in a hall and the AC is so high, like so low. You know, when you say low, that means the place is so cold. When you say high, the number of the AC may be at 16 degrees Celsius high. So just prepare for it, okay? But since it was just yesterday, this was feedback from the first day, and it really rained on that day. Today it's really sunny. I don't think anybody will be having issues with that. All right. People still complain. A lot of people complain about the AC. It rained. Just take note about today. So this one says another feedback. The storybook. Questions came from different chapters. They even ask how many credits Omar had. I hope you got that. I said I won't repeat any question. Okay. Some people say experience that they didn't have more feedback from passage, no passage, but questions, no comprehension passages. Okay. So those of you that are right, or they are already writing, those that have written today, we hope that they are not encountering such issues. But we're going to get a feedback. Once we get it, I'm going to let you know. And for those that are going for exam, anytime you're going for exam, make sure you leave 2 hours to the exam. Leave your home 2 hours to the exam. Okay. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned as I bring you the feedback for the second day.